Right. Okay, let's talk about a fight, the next Punch Zone fight that we're going to do, the one that you and I are both looking forward to. Fernando Montiel versus Nonito Donaire. Why should people watch this fight, Aris?
Because it is two of the best fighters in the world, two of the most explosive fighters in the world, and two of the best fighters that at the peak of their powers right now going head to head. And they both have extreme knockout power. They're both fast. I mean, it's just a fight when you think about it, you start salivating because you know that it's going to be guaranteed fireworks. Both guys are very explosive too. And when you think about Nonito Donaire, like I said, I compare him to, not in terms of style, but just in terms of explosiveness, the young Roy Jones. His last fight against Sidorenko, I thought back to when Roy Jones knocked out Thomas Tate. Same thing with Montiel right now and how he's been exploding and knocking guys out left and right. Well, these guys fight. There's going to be a knockout in this fight. I'm not sure. I'm leaning toward Donaire, but either way, until it ends, it's going to be a memorable fight, I believe.
Yes, definitely. This is the fight that I've been looking forward to.
And it's a good undercard too.
The beginning of the year. And who's on the undercard?
Well, we have the rematch between Mike Jones and Jesus Soto Karass, who fought that stirring fight on the Pacquiao undercard with Pacquiao Margarito. And Mike Jones won a very unpopular decision.
Right.
We'll see if he can make it more decisive this time.
Right. So we got that fight coming up, and then we've got Donaire. And people need to tune into this fight. It's the first time, I think, this is a Boxing After Dark event. It's the first time that they're featuring bantamweights, and hopefully this is something that HBO does more of, showing the little guys instead of, the heavyweights, Yeah,
that HBO needs to develop that. Showtime's been showing off the little guys for years with Ricardo Lopez, now the bantamweight division, and others. HBO used to back in the day with the junior featherweights, even Johnny Tapia and Danny Romero, which was a huge fight for the junior bantamweight division back in the day. But this is two of the most elite fighters, ranked in the lower top 10, pound for pound. It can always get much better than that. And it's in one of the deepest divisions in boxing too.
Okay, now let's take some time and talk about what's in the news today, Aris. Today on the front page of Metro, there was a story about an underground fight club. And it's on page 2. It got a lot of coverage. This is evidently there's this underground, these underground fights that pit models against regular Joes. This sounds really interesting, Aris. What do you think?
It's something. It's something to be seen. I mean, it's guys that if you just want to see violence, if you want to see something you've never seen before in New York does offer you everything you can find, and this is something new and unique.
Right, it's called Friday Night Throwdowns, and evidently they keep the location a secret, so it's kind of like this underground fight club thing, and you don't find out until the night of the fight where it's going to be and everything, and it evidently does business, draws big crowds and stuff. From the pictures, it doesn't look like you have any up-and-coming Roy Jones or Manny Pacquiao's
I highly doubt
in this
that.
mix. But just another interesting New York City scene, I guess. Only in New York, guys.
Only in New York.
Okay, so I guess it's time to wrap up. Again, I'm urging all of you guys out there, you have to watch on February 19th, Nonito Donaire versus Fernando Montiel. Trust me, this is going to be a great fight.
And also you want to mention that this Wednesday, Broadway Boxing, Devella Entertainment at BB King's. He's been having a great show. For years now, it's developing New York talent. You can't beat that.
Yes.
And that's what we have to do is develop the talent in the local communities and try to build up these guys so they get big followings. And that's what Lou DiBella is doing.
Thank you, Aris. And one of the past guests, Keisha Fire McLeod, is going to be on the card, and she's always brings good fights.
Also, as well as our last guest, Stephen Martinez.
Stephen Martinez also. So thank you all for watching. Catch Lou DiBella's card at BB King's. And also, I guess look out for Friday Night Throwdowns. And please, Fernando Montiel versus Nonito Donaire.
Watch it.
Watch it, please. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.
Have a good night.